Daisy girl. Hi, honey. That's gonna get you a nice. You go home. You parting your hairs in the middle. You good girl, honey. You got warm belly. You got a warm belly, honey. Sipping the tea with Sharon B. Oh yeah, coming home. This freighter's coming back home. The locks close the 15th, so you can tell this freighter's empty, sitting high in the water. He's sipping the tea with Daisy B. Sipping the tea, Sharon B. Spilling the tea. This Diet Pepsi tastes good. See this ghost ship on the horizon? This guy's hauling ass. I can see the ice stuck to the front. This Diet Pepsi hits the spot. It's a Sugar Islander. Oh, this water is. Daisy's nodded out. She's sleeping with Dad. Spilling the tea with Sharon V. Look at that beautiful water. This is Sugar Island ferry, Sugar Islander 2. These guys don't get along with the freighter captains that great. Look at this freighter coming. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, those dinners were okay. Nah, I'm not gonna bullshit you. They were okay. 2 for the price of 1. Hey, Bertha. I got a freighter coming up. These locks get closed the 15th. So here's a freighter coming up here. He's empty. You can see how high he's sitting on the water. This is one of the old school freighters. You get a really good shot when it comes by. And see him down there? Yeah, I agree, Aaron. I agree, man. I got a vacation every day. I'm going to catch the sun setting on the Mackinac Bridge. And I'm going to take some pictures of these old boats down the street here. Hey, get your lottery tickets. I was talking to the lady up here in a little party store. Attractive older woman. I talk to her every time I come up here. I see the gleam in her eye. And she said people are coming in left and right buying these tickets. She said it's really been good for business. So I wanted to come up here. I knew I was only going to catch one freighter. I'm lucky to be catching this one because it's the end of the season and this thing wasn't even on the radar when I headed up here, but it's so pretty up here. This is the St. Mary's River. This is where Lake Superior snakes down, eventually heads to Lake Huron. They draw a lot of power out of this water. It's deep, super blue. I just threw all my fries out for the birds. They don't see them yet. They're right near this pole. I see this guy looking at me like, what are you throwing that stuff outside for? He's probably thinking I'm just throwing garbage out, but I just threw the fries out for the birds. See him sitting down there? Yeah. Oh, good, Aaron. Shabby, you gotta get a couple lottery tickets. Get the multiplier too. It's only an extra $1, $6 for both of them. The Mega Millions and the Powerball. If you've never bought them before, now's the time. $500 million pots each almost. It's crazy. Both of them. Somebody's got to win. Might as well be you. Yep. See, Bertha, see this freighter coming? This crazy, all fresh water, ships this size. This is going to be a good shot right here. It's got ice stuck to the front too. This guy's hauling ass. See, if this was loaded, it'd be way down lower in the water. Either probably limestone or coal, but the fossil fuel plants are slowly being eliminated. They're actually decommissioning the one in River Rouge down near Detroit, Zug Island, and the one in Saginaw is being torn down right now. So it's basically, they haul everything in these, but when you see them around here, it's usually grain, limestone, iron ore, or coal. Yeah, this guy's moving fast. This is a very quick current here, too, about 7 miles an hour. I see these dumbasses out here today in kayaks. They just really don't know what they're in for if they tip over. You got about 3 minutes, and then you're not going to be able to paddle anymore. And they dress warm because they don't plan on tipping over. It's just a suicide mission, if you ask me. Daisy said, who cares? Yeah, it's moving fast. Be a good shot on this one. You can see the ice all in the front of the bottom. That's the problem with sunny days in the wintertime, is rather than see this thing just crusted up with ice, it melts off because, you get some pretty good UVA and UVB, even if it's cold. It just falls off into the water. No, you got to play it today, Perfect Shabby. This is the time to break that spell. A lot of freighter enthusiasts. You can see them pulling up now. People have scanners. There's an app you can look on. You need to get one, Perfect Shabby. You own every chicken in your state. You'll be able to get the most state-of-the-art automatic feeders and just stare at eggs. Yeah, go on, Shabby. You're too young to be set in your ways. You could buy me some really nice gifts too if you want. That's another reason to buy them. You could get Aaron something too. Get him a subscription to Playboy and Hustler. You into these ships at all, Shabby? Trying to help you, Aaron. He wouldn't have to hide him under his bed. Oh, Oh, you think they're cool? Oh, that's good. You're happy being single? Those people are throwing snowballs at each other on the other side. They're waiting for this ferry to come back there and get them. Look at this, a cool looking ship. No, actually, I thought that was some ice on the bottom of the hull. It's not. It's just the water glistening with the sun off the bottom of the hull. Yeah, you got till Friday and Saturday. Just get the easy pick. You don't need to fill out anything. Just tell them you want the easy pick. These are crazy pots, around 500 million each. If I win it, I'm going to buy this freighter and turn it into the Love Boat. I'm going to hire my own TV crew and just bring back the Love Boat. I'm going to paint big smiley faces on the side. This is a perfect shot of this ship right here. Sun reflecting off the hull. It's going north, but the sun's more west now. This is a perfect shot right now. That's it, Aaron. I'm gonna buy you some eggs. Oh, this is cool looking. All these were converted to self-unloaders about 30 years ago. That's what that big long thing is. It looks like a giant antenna. They load and unload themselves. But this is an old school freighter. These old ones look so much better at night. This is probably built, I'd say, the mid-50s. Still sailing. I'll buy you some land. Yeah, this is a really cool one. Cuyahoga. Can hear these engines today too. So quiet here. That's cool, isn't it? It's the last I'll be up here this year. Can't go through here anymore on the 15th. Hey, Cuyahoga. Nah, they'll honk when there's kids out here, but not adults. That's cool, isn't it, Bertha? I think it is too. Yeah, it's a perfect setup today. I've seen this Cuyahoga get stuck in the ice before. Hey, Ashley. Happy New Year to you. It's cool, isn't it? I think it's cool. It's neat, isn't it? That's the only freighter within a couple 100 miles. So I'm getting out of here. Cuyahoga, hon. Isn't that something, J-Bo? That's a relatively short freighter. I'd say, how long would that thing be? That's a good question. Not long, really. Maybe 400 feet, 450. Nah, not that much. How many feet would that be? I'd say 350 feet. If you look it up, it'll be on there. Cuyahoga. There's tons of info of these freighters on the internet. Yeah, they really, cracked. They just came out with a whole bunch more drone rules. Did you see that? It's getting where you can't fly those anywhere anymore. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. There's some cool little ships out here that are dry docked. There's a Cuyahoga. Oh, is it 620? Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Wow. That's where I got my lottery tickets. This is like a super old town, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Right across the water is Canada, of course. I don't really know what this ship's doing back here. I don't know whether they're going to cut it up with a torch or what. Yeah, they're cutting it up with a torch. That's what they're doing. Yeah, I'd buy them a house. Yeah, I'd do that. Sure would. I haven't talked to them lately. You know, the cat's out of the bag now, but you're going to find out anyway. So, but I wasn't saying anything because somebody told me to keep my mouth shut, so I did. But it's all over the place now. You know, Sarah died yesterday morning. That sounds good, Perfect Shabby. Yeah, it really is sad. You know what? You just get locked in a mother and daughter relationship like that. And in one way, they needed to be away from each other, and another way, they didn't. Yeah, it sucks. And that's 100% for sure. I put a bid in on this freighter right here. I'm going to turn it into a swingers club. Trying to get the permits for it right now. It's a little old, a little outdated, but that's what makes it affordable. I got special permission to drive up to the ship. They said, "Are you chosen one?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Well, go ahead. You can drive up next to it." I got you. You're gonna get a honorary free pass, Jabo. Look how big these channel markers are. They're huge. They don't look big when they're in the water. Pretty cool, isn't it? You're gonna know you're in the right boat when I own it, when nude women are gonna be taking your tickets at the front. It's gonna be so great. Yeah, I got you covered. Here's the Cuyahoga again coming. That Cuyahoga may be able to put a lot of things in it, but it can't beat the old Astro van. I run circles around it. You're gonna get one, Budmore. We're gonna make you the captain for a week. Yeah. Shabby, we're gonna get you on there too. We need to make sure that we don't get sued for discrimination. Be the safest environment you've ever worked in. See, now that's Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. For all you people that got a D- in geography. That sounds good, Wedmore. That's it, Tim. Yeah. We're gonna do it. These guys are going in this store. Oh, that's the post office. Mail guy. It's still a good view here. The sun's just shining off the stuff just perfect. I haven't been over on the Canadian side in a long time. You know all this COVID bullshit. You can't go over there anymore. It's not essential travel. They've had the locks observatory shut down all summer. Can't even go up there and watch them go through. I don't really care. I think it's boring as hell. Once they go past Clyde's down where I was just at, That's the highlight of being up here. The locks are boring. Yeah, you do get closer, but it's not as cool watching them cruise by. And once you get on the other side, west of the locks there, the fences are too tall. The fences in the way of everything. Yeah, Kelly's daughter, yep. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, 2:30 here. You know, she was doing bad and then she was doing quite well and things were looking good. I mean, that kind of got set up for, unexpected. I mean, just a young girl at 30 something. Yeah, it's too bad. Bertha, you'd like to see these freighters run around, wouldn't you? See, they got a lot of tugs over there across the street. They got a casino on the Canadian side, too. The Canadian side's more modern. I don't want to say nicer, just different. Those are all condos on the water. I wouldn't mind a condo on the water over there. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah, I know, so young. I mean, and to, get taken out because of an activity directly related to your work environment. That's got to be like super tough. I mean, just take away the travesty of the whole thing to begin with. Mother and daughter involved and that. And now Kelly's alone with a lot to think about. Yep, Sault Ste. Marie, Virgil, sure am. Waiting for this damn Cuyahoga. See, they're slowing down here. Normally he would have been by here, but they're slowing down. He's coming up to the dock. So they start getting real slow. Better get his ass up here. I'm gonna leave. I already saw him, so I'm not too interested in waiting forever. Yeah, he's barely going now. That's right, Amber. Yep. Amber, how you been doing? I hope not, because that's an unheated place with no plumbing. I hope she wasn't home. How you been doing, Amber? I never realized this old freighter was Republic steel. Thank you. Oh, did you really, Virgil? Boy, old time flies, doesn't it? A lot of these small mom and pop hotels have been bought by these bigger companies. The mom and pop days of anything are going by the wayside. Roadside stands. It's really, it's just a bygone era. There's the old Cuyahoga again. Looks like a toy boat. I got a ton more packages to deliver. Boy, you don't get a prettier sight though than today. Really looks nice. Look at the size of these anchors. These stupid freighter guys sometimes, everybody's talking about worrying about that pipeline that goes through the Straits of Mackinac. And you think, well, what could happen? It's way down deep in the water. I'll tell you what could happen. These freighters drag these anchors sometimes. They don't even realize that they're down, and they drag them on the bottom all the way to where they're going. That could snap that pipeline in half, no problem. That's a big thing. And like I said, these marker buoys for the channels, they're absolutely huge. I think they're cool looking too. These look like they're old decommissioned ones. The largest Great Lakes Maritime Museum, over 100 exhibits. That's a lot of metal there. See a lot of fox running around out here. See their prints in the snow. Oh, you haven't left your house? Why not? What are you doing down there? Amber, you got to be bored out of your mind. What, are you afraid of catching COVID? You ought to visit Mackinac. You guys are not gonna believe the beautiful views I'm gonna get to in about an hour of the sun setting behind the Mackinac Bridge. So beautiful. It's a perfect night tonight. Oh, okay. That's cool. It's gonna be like so perfect. You're not gonna be able to see that great for a minute. Oh, really, Amber? No kidding, huh? No, there's not that much snow around. Yeah, up here even this got the most snow of any place last year, and they don't have much. I mean, the weather is definitely different. This is January. It's supposed to be about 2 foot of snow around. There's none hardly. I like a nice winter. Whoops. Major problem go wrong with my van. I'll check in with you later.